Okay, so let's go to expenditure. So on the expenditure, you are keeping record of the things that you are buying in your business. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do when you're here, you select the finance manager. So let's take, for instance, this is the person who does the finance recording. And then you put the item. Here, let's say maybe we want to buy the door for the office. And we want, let's say, this is a good one. And should be wood. Okay, and the date of record here you have to manually put it. So let's say this 2023, and then the amount, let's say, is 100 watts, and we just need one. When you click on that, the total amount is going to be calculated. So once we are done, the instructions here are telling us to click on the save/update button so that this is put on the unfunded list. So we're going to do that. See, this item is over here. Alright, if you have another item, you can add a new item. Now one thing that you need to know is that when you select this item here, you'll notice that you can't edit this area here. It's very important because we don't want to be changing things here and there when we are here. So we want to make sure that some things are fixed, and the date when the record was made, we want to keep that unchanged. Okay, so when we affirm that we want to buy this, we can come over here and check this to true. This message is going to show up. It shows that this process is non-reversible. When you say yes, you'll notice that this amount here is deducted from that, and that's what we now have. So, and then we're going to put the date when the funding was done. When was this item funded? It was funded on this month. Okay. Then you can say, okay, so this is what we have. So the item is going to show up over here. Okay, that's how that works. Now, take for instance, you decide to say, okay, I don't want to buy this item. Okay, I want that amount to be back to the main account. Okay, so you can always reverse that by clicking on this button. So you select the item, for example, it's the one that we just did, and then you click on the RF, which is a refund, and this form is going to show up. And as you can see, it's the door and it's 100 kwacha, just one. And then when we click on this button here, refund, this message is going to show up, and then we say yes, and then the amount goes back to 1535. Then you can close. Okay, so that has been deleted. Alright, so that's how that works. Alright, if you close that, run it again, you can see you have a clean form now. If you want to see the report for this, you can always come on this section here. Then you can select the date range from this date to that date. So this area will help you to know which dates you're supposed to use so that you're not off range. Okay, so mostly these filters are targeting these dates here. So we have 12 and also we have 12 over there. So since this is list for funded items, so we come on this, can click on preview, and this is the form that is going to show up. Just a cash book history for funded items. So the date when the form is being printed and the time and the total for the expenditure. And you have a note here. It says this total expense is for the specified date range, which is the one that we have selected over here. Alright, so if we had the list of items this side here, what was going to happen is that if we click on the preview the unfunded list, we are going to see uh, the report for the unfunded list. So for example, let's say we want to, let's go back again for the door. Say it's supposed to be wood, and then let's say 5, 14, 23. Say amount now is 120, which is 1, and then let's save. Okay, so when we check that, let's click on preview. Also, this is 14, so we need to check 14 here. Let's say today, and let's do that. Let's close this first, do that, and then click on preview. Okay, as you can see, we have the item that we recorded there. Okay, and that's how it works over there. Okay, you can always do that, and let's close. So right now our available balance is 1535, which is 1535 quad.